Hey there, it's Michael V with Hypertherm, and I'm at California Customs in Hesperia, California with my buddy Mike Murphy, and we've got an interesting project going today. He asked me to come in and give him a hand with something here, and I also have some new consumables that I want to show you where they'll come in very much handy for what we're trying to do here. So we're going to be using the PowerMax 45, that's this machine right here, and this is the typical stack up, or parts that we call at Hypertherm the stack up. This is the typical length and everything. And then we have this new setup here. These are called HyAccess, and you can see the difference in length. This is going to allow us to get into very tight spots for what we're doing on this this project here. So with that, let's show them what we got, Mike. So this is a 1972 El Camino rear differential. It's a 12 bolt. These are very expensive. This differential, the way it looks right now, just the housing, is worth about $1,200 just as it sits. The customer wants to run this in an earlier car, so a 1962 Nova, which is leaf sprung. So what that means is that we need to remove all of these brackets. So these brackets here on both sides, we're going to remove these ears right here. Now the interesting thing about these ears is this part right here is roughly 5/8 to 3/4 of an inch. And even though the PowerMax 45 is only rated at half, we should be able to cut that pretty easily. And we're going to come over here and remove all this bracketry. And the object is we want to cut these brackets off. Mike's not going to use them again because they're going to use it's going to be used on a leaf spring, and so it doesn't really matter what we do to the brackets. If we were going to reuse these brackets, then I would gouge these welds out and try and save the tubing and the bracketry. But for this case, we're just going to cut the brackets off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the HyAccess consumables on, so it'll be easier for me to get in here with my fingers and so on. And in certain spots, we might have to actually go in here where we wouldn't have access with the shorter stack up here. So with that, we're going to go ahead and change the parts and get it ready to go. Changed out on the torch now, the HyAccess parts. This is for cutting. You can tell by the cross in it. We also have a set for gouging, but we're going to use this for cutting. So basically, I'm going to come right in here and cut this across here. What I like about this as a fabricator is I can grab this right here. I can grab it with my fingers like this and really control it. So let's give it a whirl and see how it goes. Ready, Mike?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, this is working really nicely because I can hold it in different positions. Okay, I guess we'll shoot for these ones, huh? Then we'll try the big one. Okay. Guess we're going to try this and see if it's going to go through first. Here we go. Well, it didn't waste waste too much time with that now, did it? Come up this way. Right in here, right, Mike?
Yes.
Looks like we just missed a little bit. Luckily, we can get in here right here. Right here on the top, okay? There you go. Okay. Come over here and do the other side now, Mike. Now you want me to just follow the bushing on this side? You just follow that bushing?
Yes.
Okay, let's try that, and then we'll trim it down some more if we need to, okay? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and trim this down. Okay, so this is the bracket that we just cut off. Basically it looked like that. I'm going to take this off here because it's a little warm. And then we're going to go ahead and trim this a little bit better so it's cleaner. And so we'll go ahead and do that right now. Right here is a little piece. There it goes. Okay, no damage anywhere, nice clean. So now Mike we're going to take this corner off a little bit too so it's easier, looks cleaner, right?
Yes.
Right here. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So what we did was we went ahead and rolled over the differential so we can get to the brackets now. And you could see that it would be pretty difficult to get in here to take this out. There's a weld right in here. with this bracket in the way, we're going to reach in here and cut that side off so we can remove this bracket first, and then we'll cut the rest of this one off. So with that, let's have at it. See, what's cool is you can just follow the radius of the differential to get it as close as you can. We're going to dress this up. We'll probably trim this stuff down a little bit and dress it up with a sanding disc so we don't get into the tube too much. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and cut this one right here because that's where the weld is. Pierce it. Doing the same thing on this side. We're going to pierce it. You can see we're going to have to reach in here with this. It comes in handy in that sense. Now we're going to see where we missed. Give it a little love tap. Okay, we got something still on there solid. You got to figure out where it's at. There. There we go. There we have it. All this stuff will come off pretty easily. We'll show that in a minute. So now we're going to cut the other side real quick. Okay, the same thing will apply here. Here we go. There we go. Okay, that takes care of that. Now I guess we'll get the last one here, huh? Only thing is, it's going to want to roll on us, so we're going to have to reposition, Mike.
Go.
Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. And this stuff comes right off pretty easily, as you can tell. So you don't have any damage here. You see the rest of the parts we did here. Yeah, that HyAccess consumable worked pretty darn good. I like it.